Love the local grommets getting inspired by their heroes. Heroes in the making as well as rookies on tour. And Wade Carmichael will just shake off the nerve. Entertaining ride, slipping off. He'll ride that one out. Jesse Mendes now with some room to answer. Clean form, straight up vertical once again. Coming around the corner and drives through vertically. So great job for Mendes and ends up losing the finish, but some beautiful work down the stretch. He'll take the lead.
I love it. Just hooking it under the lip right in front of Wade Carmichael as he comes around again, jamming it through the lip. And then just catches that rail off the bottom there, just wiped a bit of speed off and maybe pushed it a little bit too hard, but just that bottom turn, you know, we always talk about how important that bottom turn is to keep that flow going. And you watch Jesse on the bottom turn where he wipes out, his board kind of gives away a little bit. See how nice and clean that bottom turn was? That equates to a radical top turn. Now watch when he comes off the bottom on this, the one that he wipes out on. The board kind of gives way, it wipes a bit of speed off, and creates a little bit of doubt in his mind. And that just unhinged him. He was on his way to an unbelievable score. In saying that, he's still going to get a great score, but watch this right here. As he comes off the bottom, right there, the board kind of gives way, and it puts him in a weird situation. And he was playing catch-up all the way through, going down, unfortunately, but a 7-point ride to follow. Wow.
And sometimes even in that same window, your heat kind of is going off tempo, and you maybe only get 1 or 2 opportunities. And that's what makes the tour so challenging, but also so unpredictable. Every time a heat starts, Carmichael hammering that section on the open face, full wrap, showing that power that brought him to the big stage, representing Avoca Beach down in the state of New South Wales, and they're proud of his performance through this inside corner. Slipped off on his first turn and recovered really well, Potts.
Yeah, that he did, Joe. He looked a lot more confident on that last wave. Board looks good under his feet. It looks alive. He's looking sharp.
Himself in a position to qualify. Got knocked out at Sunset, but he learned a lot from that. Here comes that last wave from Carmichael again.
Yeah, nice opening turn there. Just, you know, you can tell is this kind of rushing a little bit. You know, I'd like to see him slow down and just focus on each turn a little bit more. Finish off those moves. Show the judges that you're in control. That was definitely better than the first one, which he slipped off on. So he's going to get himself back in the heat. You can see that that adrenaline is pumping, and he is putting 110% into every single maneuver on that wave.
Kind of going even further back, probably one of Medina's true rivals back in Brazil before they were global names. Snap off the top for Carmichael. Power hack once again, and straight up over the roof to finish.
I like it. He's powerful, he's fast. He's looking like he's light on his feet. Wave selection is going to be very important, though. We've seen how the judges are emphasizing on getting those good waves and producing those big moves. A lot of 4s and 5s been going down today. The judges have been quite ruthless when it comes to throwing out those big scores, Joe.
What about this one, Potts? Where does this fit in?
Oh, I like it. I think it's going to be a nice little backup. It's just a confidence builder for him, though. You can see by each wave he's starting to feel better, and it's like what we're talking with Mikey February before. His first couple of waves, he looked a little nervous. Right now, it's Australia against Brazil, really, isn't it? It's not Jesse against Wade. And that's kind of what surfing's about. It's these guys all stick together. It's a very patriotic sort of sport.
Carmichael kicks out, representing Australia. Remember when Kai Otten was on tour, and he'd have people traveling in vans all through the Aussie leg. I mean, Australia is lucky enough to have 3 big events that all kick off the Dream Tour. You just keep your top 2 to try to get a spot into the 3rd round. When you're a rookie, you battle for the Rookie of the Year honor, and you can only win it once, so every heat counts, especially since last season it came down to 50 points between O'Leary and Frederico Moraes. Backside float for Mendez. He still needs a backup score to the 7. A 2.77 puts him in the lead, Potts, along with Ryan Callanan, Davey Cappels, Alex Ribeiro, Jack Freestone, all working on coming back to the tour. Mendes now checking out this wave and kicking out, and we know Strider Wazalewski's been excited about this elimination day at the Quiksilver Pro. Waz, what has been getting you the most typed up as we watch Jesse just continue to search to this inside?
Me, that was my highlight of the day, and well, Jesse, hopefully he's gonna have some highlights of his own right here as he just slams away at the lip. Oh, he goes down though. Unfortunate right there.
Commentator's curse, Strider.
and dive into the round 3 stories that could be happening first thing in the morning. Mendez up. Still looking to better that 3.0. Trying to force the rhythm through the inside. He'll clean that up with a big finish. He betters the 3, more pressure on Carmichael. And without priority as well would be a huge statement. Incredible, and Mikey Wright being the wild card, still looking for a spot full-time on tour, but we know wild cards keep points these days. Carmichael decides to use this wave at the 5-minute mark, holding priority for a long time. Big blast off the lip and hammers it again. He can't hang on to the finish. Really the bulk of the points on that second turn, and he needs a 4.34.
Yeah, that wave selection is going to let him down there. I'd be pretty disappointed if I was him waiting that long and choosing that way, which really does favor this bank.
Driving hard off the lip is Carmichael. Beautiful sweep using that rail, fin throw into reverse to finish. A small wave, but a lot of variety. Sometimes it seems tough to force a score when you don't have a big set. A 4.34 is still what he's looking for with 90 seconds to go. Wow, let's take another look.
First turn, very important, connected nicely. That was a Bruce Lee karate chop to the lip right there. Nice fading turn and then bang into the reverse. I like the way he shuffled his feet up, just disengaged those fins. Let that board slide around. Nice height, tail out the back of the wave, fin release. Good positioning, good control right there for Wade Carmichael. A couple of good turns before that little reverse, so let's see where that fits in, Joe.
Beautiful surfing. Let it all out in a small
dropping
space.
With 40 seconds to go.
Carmichael paddling back out, watching Jesse Mendez on the start, throws it vertically. Jamming into the pocket, Carmichael gets a 6.07 and the lead. Mendez kicks out to the beach announcer, going crazy for Carmichael, and now realizes he needs another score. Mendez needs a 4.74 to survive. He's led this heat since the 7. And Carmichael used his talent under priority, possibly just to steal the win right there.
If priority, strange things happen, you know, it's that precious situation. Jesse Mendez needing a 4.74.
Now into the buzzer, he's got to surf every bit of this wave to the fullest. Didn't have the luxury of sitting and waiting for a wave to pick to come back. And he'll still belt this little 1-foot section to pieces. Remember, an equal 25th is on the line. A second-round loss on your rookie debut here at Snapper Rocks. Jesse's going to use everything he's got to finish strong. Big vertical connection. More room for Mendez. Driving through his final couple of points. Battling through the inside corner, and Mendez gets out of there. After as many years of hard work that he put in to earn this rookie spot, he wasn't going to leave any part of that wave question putts. Waited forever with priority. 5 minutes took a wave, and it just was the wrong one. Recovered to get a 6.07. Remember, Mendez needs a 4.74 on this wave.
Yeah, now generally we need to see bigger turns out the back to get those scores that go up over that 5-point range, which is kind of what he needs, a 4.74. A little bit of downtime here, more sort of horizontal transition turns. Now he's waiting for it. So a lot of downtime so far. Scores starting to trickle through. This could go either way as Jesse Mendez brings it through the inside. I thought he was going to go to the air then. He decided to keep the board in the water. Are the turns big enough? Are they dynamic enough? Scores have dropped, Joe. The judges have made their mind up.
In at a 4.13. Not enough. Wade Carmichael takes a big win in his rookie debut to move on to round 3. Cooper Chapman the first to congratulate Wade on a clutch performance. 6s haven't been easy today, let alone to do it under priority in a small space. So does the reverse, the power wrap, and Carmichael is absolutely beaming.